Mike, my boyfriend, picked me up, and so we went to Susie's house. I had never been to the house before this. They had just moved there recently.
When Janelle and Mike arrive at the house on Delmar Street, it appears at first as though everyone is home.
When they arrived, Susie's vehicle was there, Stacy's vehicle was there, parked in the driveway, and Cheryl Levitt's car was in the carport area. So all three of the vehicles were at the residence.
They approach the house, but even before they knock, they see something out of the ordinary.
And when we got to the front porch, there was glass everywhere.
Janelle immediately notices that the globe covering the porch light at Susie's house is shattered, but the light bulb itself is intact. Nobody answers the door, but they think perhaps they are still sleeping. She and Mike grab a broom and sweep up the mess.
And so Mike just cleaned it up just to do a nice thing. We just went on in and was yelling for him, and no one answered.
Inside the house, everything appears normal at first. They peer into the rooms and see that Susie and her mother's beds look slept in.
In the bathroom, you could tell they took their makeup off. The jewelry was sitting there. The washcloths where they'd used to take their makeup off was sitting there.
It seems Susie and Stacy made it home from Janelle's house the previous night and got ready for bed.
There was basically no indication that there was anything out of the ordinary other than maybe they just weren't there at the time.
But as the minutes tick by in the empty house, Janelle can't help but sense that something just doesn't seem right. Cheryl's dog, a terrier named Cinnamon, is unusually anxious and barking.
Cinnamon was very excited. She was running around, and she wanted me to hold her, and like something was wrong.
The family dog was left unattended, which was not normal for this group.
And both Susie and her mother's cigarettes and lighters, items they rarely leave behind, are on the table.
My mom was a chain smoker. She went everywhere with her cigarettes. I mean, if she got out of bed and went into the living room to say something, she brought a cigarette with her.
Although Janelle and Mike are puzzled, they decide to leave. They have no idea where Cheryl is, but assume Susie and Stacy have gone to the water park without them.
Back then we didn't have cell phones. There was no way to get a hold of anybody.
Just then, the phone at the Delmar house rings, and when Janelle Kirby answers, she is confronted by a strange and disturbing call. Coming up, could the call be linked to the three missing women?
It was a brief call, and the person didn't identify themselves.
In 2007, this parking garage was built at Cox Hospital in Springfield, Missouri. Police were given a tip that the bodies that went missing from Delmar Street could be located under the foundation of this hospital parking garage. They even used a magnetic machine to take a look and discovered that there was a consistency of two masses that were horizontal and one that was perpendicular. The Springfield, Missouri police did not want to dig this area up. They also received a tip on America's Most Wanted that their bodies would never be found. Could their bodies be in this?
Just days before the 5th anniversary of her daughter's disappearance, Janice McCall helped supervise the placement of a memorial bench at the victim's garden in Phelps Grove Park. Relatives and friends of Stacy McCall, Susie Streeter, and Cheryl Levitt will officially dedicate the monument on Saturday. McCall says a black granite marker with the women's birth dates and the date of their disappearance will provide closure for some and healing for all who knew and loved them.
I hope that one day soon that we'll still have, an ending, that we'll be able to solve this and we'll be able to have either 3 women back or put them to rest. Until then, this is a temporary place to at least talk and think and reflect.
June 6, 1992, Stacy McCall and Susie Streeter graduated from Kickapoo High School. After celebrating, the girls went to Streeter's home, but sometime overnight vanished along with Streeter's mother, Cheryl Levitt. Since the women's disappearance, Springfield police have received nearly 5,000 leads in the case and still average about 9 a month. Still, police have yet to name a prime suspect, and 5 years after the fact appear to be no closer to solving the mystery.
As an open investigation, during the last 5 years, we've looked at many people to actually classify them as a suspect or not as a suspect. I guess that's a matter of semantics.
They're working hard on it, and I appreciate it.
Like McCall, Cliff Williams, Levitt's uncle, still remains in close contact with investigators. Williams checks with police about once a month for new developments in the case and says the not knowing is still the hardest part.
The not knowing is, that's the thing that'll keep you awake at night.
I still catch myself wondering what she has on, what she looks like. Has she changed? Is she safe?
For now, McCall says she at least knows there's an angel watching over the 3 missing women and the families of so many more victims. In Springfield, Melissa Moon, Color TV.